Welcome to the English Mood Podcast.
Hello, my friends, and welcome back to English Mood Podcast. I'm Nora, and I'm really happy you're here today. In today's episode, we're going to talk about something that every language learner experiences: motivation. More specifically, we will talk about how to stay motivated while learning English, even when the journey feels slow, difficult, or frustrating. Because learning a language is not always exciting. Some days you feel inspired and confident, but other days you might feel tired, confused, or even stuck. And that's completely normal. In this episode, I speak slowly and clearly. I use simple words and natural sentences so you can understand more easily. I also repeat important ideas so your listening becomes stronger step by step. You can simply listen and relax, or if you want, you can repeat after me. This is called shadowing. You listen first, then you repeat. It's a powerful way to improve both your listening and your speaking. So wherever you are right now, maybe you're walking, studying, driving, or relaxing, take a deep breath, slow down for a moment, and let's begin together. Learning English is a journey. And like every journey, it has easy moments and difficult moments. Some days you feel excited. You learn new words, you understand more, and you feel proud of your progress. But other days feel different. Maybe you listen to something and you don't understand much. Maybe you try to speak, but the words don't come easily. Maybe you look at your English and think, why is this taking so long? If you've ever felt this way, I want you to remember something important. You are not alone. Every person who learns a language goes through this experience. Motivation is not something that stays strong every single day. Some days it is powerful and energetic. Other days it is quiet and weak. But successful learners are not the ones who feel motivated all the time. They are the ones who continue even when motivation is low. Sometimes motivation is just a small voice inside you that says, let's try for 5 minutes. And honestly, 5 minutes is enough. 5 minutes of listening. 5 minutes of reading. 5 minutes of practicing a few sentences. Small actions done every day are much more powerful than long study sessions that happen only once in a while. Think about learning English like climbing a mountain. When you start climbing, the top looks very far away. Sometimes the path is easy. Sometimes the path is steep and tiring. And sometimes you want to stop and rest. But when you look back, you realize something surprising. You're already higher than where you started. Every step matters. Even slow steps move you forward. Another important thing to understand is that progress in language learning is often invisible. You might study for weeks and feel like nothing is changing, but your brain is working quietly in the background. Every time you hear English, your brain becomes more familiar with the sounds. Every time you read a sentence, your brain understands structure a little better. Every time you try to speak, your confidence grows. You might not notice these changes immediately, but they're happening. One day you will watch a video and understand more than you expected. One day you will say a sentence in English without translating in your head. And that moment will feel amazing. Now let's talk about something that often destroys motivation: comparison. Many learners compare themselves to others. Maybe you see someone online who speaks English very well. Maybe you watch a video where someone says they learned English in 1 year. And suddenly you feel like your progress is too slow. But everyone's journey is different. Some people study English in school for many years. Some people live in English-speaking countries. Some people practice every day with friends or coworkers. Your path is unique. Your speed does not need to match anyone else's speed. The only person you should compare yourself to is your past self. Ask yourself, could I understand this podcast 6 months ago? Could I read this paragraph 1 year ago? Could I speak these sentences before? If your answer is no, that's great. It means you have improved and your English is getting stronger. Another thing that stops many learners is the fear of making mistakes. People often think they must speak perfectly before they start talking. But perfection is not necessary for communication. Even native speakers make mistakes. Mistakes are not a sign of failure. They are a sign of learning. Think about how children learn to walk. They fall many times, but nobody tells them to stop trying. Instead, people encourage them. They say, "It's okay. Try again." Language learning works the same way. When you make a mistake, your brain learns what to improve next. So don't be afraid to speak. Speak slowly. Use simple words. Use the English you already know. Confidence grows through practice. Another powerful way to stay motivated is to celebrate small wins. Many learners wait for big achievements before they feel proud. But progress is often made of small victories. Did you understand a sentence in a movie today? That's a win. Did you learn one new word? That's a win. Did you listen to English for 10 minutes? That's a win too. These small wins may seem simple, but they're the building blocks of fluency. Imagine building a house. Each brick looks small by itself, but brick by brick, the house becomes stronger and bigger. Your English grows the same way. One word, one sentence, one conversation at a time. Another important secret to staying motivated is making English part of your daily life. Learning doesn't always have to feel like studying. You can listen to English music while relaxing. You can watch short videos while eating lunch. You can follow interesting creators who speak English. You can even talk to yourself in English while doing simple tasks. When English becomes part of your everyday routine, learning feels more natural and less stressful. And when learning feels natural, motivation becomes easier to maintain. Now I want you to think about something important. Why did you start learning English? Maybe you want better career opportunities. Maybe you want to travel and communicate with people around the world. Maybe you want to study abroad. Or maybe you simply enjoy learning languages. Your reason matters. Your reason is your fuel. When motivation becomes weak, remembering your reason can help you continue. English is more than just a subject. It's a tool that connects you to the world. Through English, you can understand movies, books, podcasts, and ideas from different cultures. You can meet people from different countries. You can explore opportunities that might not have been possible before. More than 1 billion people around the world use English to communicate. When you learn English, you are opening a door to that global conversation. And even if your progress feels slow today, every small step is moving you closer to that door. Before we finish today's episode, I want to remind you of something very important. Learning English is not a race. You don't need to be the fastest learner. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need a huge vocabulary right away. You just need consistency. If you continue practicing, even in small ways, your English will grow. Maybe slowly, maybe quietly, but it will grow. And one day you will look back and realize how far you've come. Sentences that once felt difficult will feel easy. Words that once felt strange will feel familiar. And conversations that once felt impossible will feel natural. All right, my friend, we've reached the end of today's episode. Thank you for spending this time with me and practicing your English. If this episode helped you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next episode of English Mood Podcast. And I have a question for you. Why are you learning English? Write your answer in the comments. I would really love to read your story. Your answer might inspire someone else in this community. I'm Nora. This is English Mood Podcast, and I'm really glad you were here today. Keep listening. Keep practicing. And most importantly, keep believing in yourself. See you in the next episode. Bye for now.